Hello, Leo. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read. All right, so let's see what's going on with you. What's going to help you become more of who you are meant to be. Let's see. You have here for Leo, honey. Time to decide. Wisteria. I wish I could show y'all these cards better. Smile, sunflower. Let's smile, Leo. Okay. I know y'all got that heart in the your heart. Where your how can I say this? Where your heart and your smile. Let me write it down. Where your heart and your smile. Mm, it's a touch of gold. Shake the message of love. Share the message of love. I'm talking about shake. Whatever. All right. First step, hydrangea. The share the message of love is a daffodil. All right. And emotional healing is the bleeding heart. A new idea, crab apple. All right, all right, all right. Leo is back in a bag. All right. So you have a decision to make here, so that you can get out, like move out of a funk, right? A rut. There's something here where you have to take the initial steps, right? Baby steps in order to accomplish whatever this next decision that you make, this next thing that you do, this next, um, even the way of doing something may be different for you as well, right? So when you make this decision, and I really feel like this decision has to do with, some type of upset because you do have emotional healing here, but there are some old things that may have came up, right? There may have been some type of argument from someone you were dealing with. Um, I just heard meeting of the minds. You couldn't make it make sense, right, with someone. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. You need to remember who you are, right? You need to remember what you are here to do. If you look up Leo archetype, you'll know exactly what it is that um, a part of, because it won't be the whole, the gist, but a part of the Leo archetype, what it is that you represent, what it is that you shine on all of us, okay? Your boldness, your courageousness, your ability to have all of this beautiful love, but how do you share it, right? You can't share it with just about no antibody. You can, with that smile y'all got, okay? And them outfits, okay? You can share the love in that way without having to be bombarded or infiltrated your energy, your boundaries, or anything like that. Because when it comes to really allowing yourself to be in flow, which you are at your best when you are in this flow, you are at your best when you are feeling more like yourself. So I don't know what this has to do with. Maybe retail therapy, if you can afford it. Do a little retail therapy to change your mind, change your groove, okay? But it's time for you to make some type of decision. So let's start clarifying, because you do have a new idea. Because that's how it goes. Once we make a decision to move forward in a certain area in our life, doors begin to open. They don't open unless you begin to walk, okay? So just think about it like that, my glamorous Leos, okay? Petals won't fall at your feet unless you are walking. What is this time to decide? What is this time to decide for Leo? Prince of Swords. The information is clear as day. The conversation that you need to have with yourself is clear as day. Someone may have said something to you that was, beneath you. Someone may have said something or done something to you. This is communication. Someone may have said something here, Seven of Wands, and you had to block their ass. All right. Instead of, going back and forth with someone because they just abruptly came in with something, or, um, yeah, I really feel like this information came out of nowhere, right? It may even be that something came across your desk that, you had created certain boundaries about, and it's like maybe the job is asking you to do something that is outside of your job description. I do feel like it may open doors to something else, but it depends on how you um, communicate that. Yes, I will do this for this amount. You said it's for this amount of time. Like, get the specifics of the agreement. Do your best, show up as your best self, smile, right? Share that love, but also not everything, right? Because anytime a job asks you to do something that's outside, even a man or a woman, when someone asks you to do something that's outside of what you normally do or what your job description is, right? That's like a man coming and asking you to do a threesome. And it's like, now that's not in my job description. I ain't never known you to even want nothing like that. And you know how I feel about that, right? So you don't agree to it, right? And and the ramifications of that is what? Like what? Because okay, then by then, the last thing you want to do is break the laws that govern you, right? The last thing you want to do is break the laws that govern you to satisfy someone else's needs or selfishness. And I wanted to do I think I'll still do it, but there's something here that you got to put an end to. There may have been a lot of people vying for your attention, right? A lot of people saying yes and kissing your ass, and it's like, yeah, that's just because y'all can see fake shit. Y'all know fake shit when y'all see it. So it's like, excuse me, nah, it's not gonna work. What is this sunflower telling Leo, please? Prince of Wands, all right? If you're going to say something, if you're going to do something, do it with a smile. So that Prince of Wands has a lot to do with going forward, taking inspired action. Everything that you do needs to have that heart of gold smile, right? A smile with what? Your heart in it, okay? Because I feel as though you want to make sure that when what drives you also gives you an inner sense of happiness and inner sense of self-fulfillment as well, right? Let me see here, honey, because I do think that somebody may have said something or done something, and it's like, you son of a bitch, and they almost riled all that fire up, and you had to contain yourself, okay? You had to refrain from letting the motherfucker know exactly where they got you fucked up. You had to do that because it's like, if I say this and if I do this, ain't no coming back from that. What I say ain't nothing coming back from that action that I take. All right. So I feel like you're moving forward because you saw something before it even got out of hand. Like, yeah, no, you don't deserve to have that part of me. You don't deserve for me to go sink to your level, because that's how you got to look at it. You do not deserve for me. You're not deserving of me sinking to your level. You're not deserving of me going there. Okay. What is there, Leo? Oh, there is something that you were not born to witness, bitch. Okay. What is this? Share the message of love. Rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. So y'all must have really been over this time frame. You may have really been working on that, or maybe that's something that's about to happen. You're about to start working on, the things that you say, right? Being more eloquent, being more classy, just don't be whatever your op is, don't be your op, right? Because people reflect to us what we don't want to see. So it's like, you know what, let me fix me so that I won't run into another you. All right, let me fix me, all right, so that I'll be able to assist the collective a little bit better. Okay, because bitch, you got what me fucked up. All right, what does this share the message of love for Leo? Seven of Pentacles. Don't second guess it. Some of you may be deciding on taking some type of new work or doing some new business endeavor, and new idea is under that. Maybe you are changing up the way that you do certain things because you know, maybe this is even you knowing that what you put out into this practical world will return to you, right? The Seven of Pentacles, you reap what you sow. So what the energy that you put into the earth is the energy that you get back. That's what blossoms in your presence, right? What do you have here for Leo? The Six of Pentacles, making it right, making it fair, right? Karmic reward, all right? So the good that you do comes back to you. All right, so we can let that go because I really do feel like this has a lot. Like, I don't know if this has to do with your appearance. I don't know if some of y'all are changing y'all appearance, which, sometimes people do forget how important it is to dress for success, right? How important it is to look the part, right? You got to remember, the world is a stage. And I know that some people may be like, well, but it, okay, so some people, here we are. Some people will be like, I'm not going to wear certain clothes just because my job requires that I wear certain clothes, or I'll do the bare minimum because of this, that, and the other. And sometimes that is coming from a good place, but more times than not, it's them going against the grain because of some type of childhood conditioning, right? They may have had to wear the Catholic outfits to school all the time, or had to dress in uniforms or a certain type of way growing up, and they thought that, they got older and they're like, you know what, when I get my own place, when I get my own money, I'm gonna do me, and nobody's gonna tell me what to do. And it's bigger than that, right? It depends on how you look at it, right? So just think about that. Like, some people are like, the world shouldn't be this way. People shouldn't be judged by their appearance. Okay, cool. People shouldn't be just, they shouldn't be. Just like people shouldn't be vulnerable. People shouldn't be bitch ass motherfuckers. People shouldn't be so desperate for power and money that they do. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is, you're not succumbing to um, pressures of the world. It's just that, who are you in the world? That's what makes a difference, right? What is it that you are sharing with the world based on what it is that how you feel about yourself? Because I've always, since I was younger, they would tell us that first impressions are lasting impressions. Because I remember showing up to school one time, we had to iron our clothes before the day before, right? And I didn't want to iron my clothes. And I had a teacher that was adamant about, don't come up here with a wrinkle in your clothes again. Adamant about it. Okay. So, and she explained why and all of this, but she did say first impressions are lasting impression, because I think we had something important to do that day. So that's neither here nor there. What is this first step that Leo needs to take? They need to break down the problem into small pieces. Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. All right. So some of you may have been in a space where you have to figure out what you can and cannot do, who will help you, who won't, right? This is reorganizing, restructuring your home, organizing, restructuring your day-to-day habits with that Five of Pentacles, because something is changing in the dynamics of the practical sense. This could be your diet, this could be exercise, this could be your plans, projects, whatever it is. It's like you have a door that is opening for you, but will you allow yourself to sit in the space where you can receive the information? All right. You may even just be studying or watching TV, listening to something, scrolling through your phone, okay? And that's when you get an aha moment about your next steps, all right? It's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. This is so important. Doing the emotional to-do list is extremely important. Extremely. Of course, I recommend, right? Which isn't easy for me to recommend, I must say, counseling and therapy, because we have a lot of counselors and therapists and the like who really don't have others' best interests at heart, right? It's just about a check. Okay, I'm listening to you. Okay, we'll just do this, template that comes with this job, right? And it's like, that's fucked up, because people have some deep-seated issues that they have to work through. Yeah, this must have been something that really hurt you here, that you had to smile through the pain so long. Yeah, the Lovers and the Eight of Cups, but you decided to walk away, and that may have been painful, to leave something or someone behind. Made a choice. It could be family, but it was a choice that needed to happen, and the healing journey is just beginning, right? Because someone may have left you out in the cold over here with this taking the first step. Before you even decided to walk away, it's like, you know what, who can I depend on? What can I depend on? What is, matter of fact, objective versus subjective? What is matter of fact, and what is like, I'll be damned if I go back? Okay. So you got to figure it out sometimes, and sometimes you got to choose you. Oftentimes when you choose you, people tend to say, um that you're selfish, or everything is all about you. Leos probably heard that more than anybody. Everything is not about you, blah 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 blah. And it's like, choosing not to hurt anymore, choosing not to be a fool anymore, choosing not to go tick for tack, choosing to block and remove certain people and situations, like, make it make sense. The next card is, your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it, as you are on the right path. All right. So you are really in a space of healing. Ten of Swords. So this may have been that someone was, you may have felt like someone was sent to destroy you. A traumatic episode or cycle is over. This could even be, some type of destructive behavior, destructive communication. It had to end, right? And you may feel uplifted. You may feel lighter. You may feel more like yourself when this new idea comes in. It may even come in a sense of dream form, or It's something. I really do think that y'all are getting a lot of information and synchronicities from conversation and watching stuff. What is this new idea for Leo? This is going to be happy for you. 10 of Cups and the Emperor. By you making a decision to take charge of your life, take risk, a calculated risk. You're going to be more. You may have to, fake your strength till you make it, right. Whatever that emotional healing is, but this is going to bring you into a beautiful connection. I feel there's a relationship or something like that that is going to really, like, this could even be a business, but it's going to make you you're going to be satisfied. 10 of Cups. This is the highest of highs when it comes to emotions, feeling good, and it's like a natural thing. It's a natural occurrence, a natural state of being. This could be connected with your father as well. Something is bleeding through the clouds when it comes to this. So I wish you nothing but the best, and hope and pray that you receive everything that your heart deserves and desires. Okay, as long as you do the work.